Well, July 20th, left the campground 20 miles from Zurich, and I made a new friend right here. I think he wants food, but he doesn't speak English, and I'm not giving him any. So anyway, that probably means something like, don't touch the goat. Anyway, we're gonna take it easy today and just hover around Zurich. Got enough to be at my hotel for 2 days. I thought he was caught behind this fence, but he's really just rubbing his belly in his head. Another cute little Swiss village here. We're up in northern Switzerland, right on the German border. We're heading to the supermarket, which should be somewhere over here. So you want to live in a cute little Swiss village? Here you go, biggest supermarket I could find. But it's open. Hey, it wasn't a big store, but they had everything. My two favorite things, raspberries and these cookies I really like, or whatever they are. They're like sticks of something, bread with chocolate. They're my favorites. Another Swiss village up high in the mountains. Been climbing all morning. Met a guy who walks every morning like 10 kilometers to get coffee. And he lives here. He says people pretty much drive to a city to work. But it's pretty around here, huh? This is the town of, I think, Zurich, Switzerland. And yes, people still drive fast in these towns. This is just stunning here. I know it's northern Switzerland and it's not the Alps, but boy, it's so pretty up here. It's different than like the farm country down on the Rhine. There's cows up there with their mind-numbing bells on, and just beautiful. And I left a village somewhere down there, and now there's another one coming up. Camera probably doesn't do it justice. We're on a kind of like a high plateau or something. And it's just totally, it's beautiful here. A lot harder biking. I'm going uphill right now, believe it or not. I thought this was cool. That's an unopened sunflower. That's kind of a beginning one. And then, that's one that's big. And then you have one over here that looks like it has the sunflower seeds in them. So all different stages. Alright, I'm risking life and limb on this descent. Coming into another village. This looks like a big one. And how beautiful this is, only maybe 15 miles north of Zurich. Whoa, burn up my brakes. I know I keep saying I'm going to run out of film, but I think I really am soon. But I want to tell a funny story while I'm on a flat section. Anyway, I was in the supermarket and I struck up a conversation with this Swiss guy, and I was in a little village. I said, "Where do you work?" And I said, "There's a little factory that makes machine parts." And you know how precise the Germans are, right? German engineering is world renowned for precision and all that stuff. So he says to me, I said to him, "Why do the Germans have to sub out certain car parts to a small village in Switzerland?" And his response was, "Oh, check that out. How'd you like to live there on top of this hill?" Anyway, he says, well, when they want to make something precise, like a really precise part, they send it to Switzerland. So he said that with a straight face, like the Germans couldn't do it. So I just thought that was pretty funny. I didn't say anything, but yeah, I guess Switzerland is at another level. Anyway, it's really weird. It's like a pretty big town here, up here in the mountains. There are apartment buildings and they're building and all sorts of stuff. So I still got another pretty serious climb ahead of me, and then it's all downhill to Zurich, and I got to kill a day, but we'll see how that goes later. So second to last day on the bike trip, and I'm just sitting here on the curb in the supermarket. Got all my food for today and tonight. Tomorrow I got a hotel, and probably not a good idea to eat this out of a restaurant, out of a supermarket, but a guy assured me in Switzerland the sushi is fresh, so we're gonna try it. Plus I never saw such a cute little soy sauce fish before.